Alright, welcome back to a video. It has been ages. Welcome to another video. Today's a big day. Today's a very, very big day. Around 2 months ago, around March 5th, today is April 27th. It has been 27, 31 minus 5, 26, 26 plus 27, 26 plus 27. It has been 53 days. But I ordered a PC. This is the MainGear VYBE Stage 3. Combined with impeccable cooling, this computer has the new RTX 3060 Ti, along with the B550 motherboard. Combined with the AMD 5600X and 64 gigs of RAM, along with USB-C. After doing some minor upgrades with an already incredible base model, the MainGear VYBE Stage 3 is absolutely incredible. Finally here! This is the MainGear VYBE Stage 3. Let's unbox this thing. Yes, I'm using a kitchen knife. Do not judge me, world. Okay, here we go. Okay, packing safeties. Oh my god. Important stuff. Got a MainGear coaster. Oh, it comes with a RGB controller.
Oh, what? What?
USB thumb drive for Windows recovery. Wi-Fi antennas, power cable. This is a thick boy.
Oh!
Thank you. Let's get it.
Push!
Push!
It's a boy. How do you know?
This is some good packing. Yo, she's a beauty. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see what's in here. Yeah, it's just protection.
Oh my god! That graphics card is beautiful. Must be so nice.
All right, look at that. Look at this beauty. I'm gonna do a few upgrades right over here. CPU cooler, some more RAM. Gotta make this thing even better. I'll do a few upgrades. I'm gonna spend a few days with it and then I'll come back with more thoughts. Also, shout out to MainGear. Thank you for an incredible PC. I love it. I'm excited to create more with it. Look at that logo, man. This looks beautiful.
4 to 6 weeks later.
So let's get right to it. The MainGear VYBE Stage 3 PC, the MainGear PC. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know me, my name is Tim Ju. I am a 4th year, going to my 5th year at the University of Washington, Seattle. Okay, so I've been wanting a computer, my own computer, for a little over a year now. A little bit of backstory for those who don't know. I used to serve at a college fellowship group at UW, and pretty much I would be making videos, editing photos, and I do pretty much all of that from a laptop. And it was great. For the longest time, I was able to do a lot of what I did on my 16-inch MacBook Pro. It was the base model, but it did more than enough for me. But honestly, I needed something more. As I got more into video editing and production and things like that, I soon realized that a laptop is just a laptop. You can't turn a laptop into a desktop. You can't expect that type of power from a desktop into a laptop. So I said laptop a lot, I'm sorry. But yes, as I got more into videography, I just realized I needed just more rendering power. I needed more computing power to really dive deeper. But for the longest time, I hesitated. And you might be asking, why? Well, honestly, the number one reason why I hesitated was Windows. I personally am very scarred from Windows Vista. As many of you understand who used to have Windows Vista, it was tough. It was a rough time. It really scarred me from Windows in general and PC land because I didn't want to deal with, X, Y, and Z that would slow down my computer, that I have to, calibrate and understand, different updates and security, and it was just too much. It was too much. The second reason, PC building to me was terrifying. It terrified me from the get-go. It just didn't seem like it was something for me. Yeah, there's so many little parts, wires, cables, power supply, CPU, motherboard, GPU, whatever it might be. It just felt like too much and it scared me. And lastly, the current PC market is not good. If any of you guys have been looking and researching, you know that the GPU shortage was insane and is still insane to this day. Alright, now that we got the hesitancies out of the way, you might be asking, okay, Tim, why did you buy it? Why did you end up buying this PC right here? Why? Like I said earlier, I just needed more power. I was really diving into deeper Mogar and After Effects graphics and different color grading techniques within my videos that pretty much a laptop couldn't handle, no matter what laptop it might be. This kind of goes back to what I said earlier, which is a laptop is a laptop. Overall, I felt that my laptop was just slowing me down. I was getting tired of that. It was getting very frustrating and annoying, and having to always go into 1/4 resolution and still not be enough in Premiere was really tough. I couldn't edit like that anymore. Number 2, the Adobe package. Now I use the Adobe software. I use Adobe Lightroom, Photoshop, Premiere, After Effects, whatever it might be. And what's special about that, the PC land and Adobe pretty much is Adobe's partnership with NVIDIA. This partnership has brought tremendous optimization with the RTX or GTX graphics cards that NVIDIA offers. They bring in this thing called CUDA rendering, which is fantastic. It is the best. Pretty much uses your GPU more than your CPU to actually render out graphics. When I need to render out a 4K video shooting in 10-bit 422 with the color grade, with graphics, with motion graphics, with etc, it gets crazy. And a laptop GPU and CPU just can't handle that. The Adobe package in general is just way more optimized on Windows, or Windows with an NVIDIA graphics card. And with that optimization along with the power, it's just so much better. And lastly, away from the creative side, in terms of my career, I'm actually very into data. So data engineering, data analytics, but with that data management and data management software in general is just better on Windows. There's a ton of different software out there, but the one that I use personally is SQL Server Data Management Studio. And the number one feature that it has that pretty much all of the software just can't seem to replicate for some reason is ERD diagramming. I'll go more into this in future videos maybe, but ERDs are pretty much entity relationship diagrams, and they pretty much diagram the entire database, but pretty much the software on Windows supports this, and any other software on macOS just doesn't support this. And I needed this software, or else I just can't do my career job effectively enough. Pretty much what I was doing before though, when I was on a Mac, was I'd be running a virtual machine on my MacBook Pro, and I'd be running Windows on that, and it was okay, but it was seriously like slow. It was super slow. It was ridiculously slow, and it's because it's running two OSs, Mac OS and Windows at the same time, and because of that, it just can't run effectively. Alright, enough of the hesitancies and the why did I buy this. Now let's talk about what do I love about this computer. Now this thing is powerful. At the moment, it is running the AMD 5600X, which is technically the bottom tier of AMD's current lineup, but it just smokes everything else in the market, and it's incredible. I love it. At the same time, this computer came with 16 gigs of RAM. That's just not enough, honestly, so I upgraded to 64 gigs. I know I'm getting a little bit technical here, but the best way that I try to understand RAM is that imagine there's a big table and you're putting different items on top of it. What RAM is, it's the size of that table. So the bigger the size, the more you can put on the table. The smaller the size of the table, the less stuff you can put on it. That's pretty much how I view RAM usage, especially in computers. I've actually seen my computer go all the way to 32 to even 40 gigabytes of RAM, so going to 64 was perfect. And at the same time, I also upgraded the cooling, so that's something I really had to learn when I was coming into the PC world, understanding water cooling versus air cooling. But pretty much I decided to go with air cooling, and I upgraded to the Noctua NHD15. Now this is the best cooler on the market. It was very overkill for me. My 5600X actually doesn't run that hot, but I'm trying to future-proof myself right now and get the best cooler, so when I do upgrade one day, I have the freedom to do that. This computer also came with the RTX 3060 Ti. Now, if you've ever been looking in the GPU market right now, it is impossible to find one, and that is actually the reason why I didn't build one, because I just wasn't gonna get the parts. But this pre-built PC came with the 3060 Ti, and it's been phenomenal. It's insane how powerful this thing is, and it has not skipped a beat on anything I've been doing. If you're a content creator or even a gamer, the 3060 Ti is perfect for you. Because of this GPU, I can do things like gaming. Because of it, I can do things like video rendering and exporting in less than 5 minutes for a 10-minute video that used to take me 2 hours. This is the main reason why I went with pre-built, and I love it. So what else do I love so far? I love Windows. Yes, surprisingly, I'm actually very much a fan of Windows now. It's different, but it's also similar to macOS, which I appreciate. Out of the many reasons of why I love Windows, the number one reason actually comes with the file structure and really having that freedom to have that structure. Apple, for some reason on macOS, they really limit it, and I understand why, because not all users need to see that, and it's just the way they approach design. But I personally like to have that freedom, especially as a data specialist. I like to have that directory very clear, and I like to have that control. Windows has actually been really solid. UI's been amazing. I'm actually able to make a few adjustments. I'll show some screen recordings here. I made some nice adjustments, pretty much have things in the center, whatever. It looks good, I love it. I hope this is an encouragement for those of you who are maybe hesitant to go to PC land because of Windows. It's gotten so much better. It's actually really nice. Windows Vista days are gone. So Windows 10 is here, it's great. And then Windows 11 is on its way actually. So, and number 3, gaming. Holy crap. I have pretty much a ton of friends who play video games all the time. They play things like Valorant, League of Legends, Apex, Warzone, right? Like a ton of different games, and I've never been able to join them because I've never had a Windows PC and I'm not running that on a virtual machine. It's just not gonna work. But having the freedom to play video games whenever I want has been incredible. I definitely used to be a console guy, but having that freedom in PC gaming where you just gotta upgrade your PC, it's connected to your Steam account, it's like an all-in-one device. It's been great. I actually haven't had a PC to game on since 2007, and the games I used to play were the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Lego Star Wars and things like that. So having a PC that I can actually game on now has been so freeing. I've been loving it. It's even like inspired me to potentially go into streaming one day, which who knows, we'll see. But the fact that I have that option now because of the power that this PC has is just phenomenal. Final question. Do I regret it? Nope. Hell no. I love this computer so much. I have been using it every single day for school, for data work, for video content creation, photo editing, whatever it might be. I use it for nearly everything, and it's phenomenal. 9 out of 10 times I usually feel like the computer or the hardware is slowing me down, but nowadays it's actually funny. I don't think that anymore. It's like, oh, I need to make more time now. Oh, I need to balance myself better now. I need to spend more time editing on this day and then hang out with my friends another day. It's nice. It gives me the freedom with my computer that I feel like I didn't have before I had this. Do I recommend you guys to get it? Yes. Now, this video is no by means sponsored by MainGear. They were just a company that I decided to go with because they had the best option and the best bang for the buck. At the moment, MainGear, they are selling this one, this exact PC, the VYBE Stage 3 for $16.99 at the time of recording this. If you can get it, I recommend. It did take me a while to get it. It took me, I think, 53 days or something like that because there's just so many people buying PCs right now from them. So I recommend them as well. Pretty much MainGear, they have incredible support, an incredible team. So if you do buy from them, you're not gonna regret it. The VYBE Stage 3 is, you'll love it. You'll love it. You will love it. All right. Anywho, thank you guys for watching today's video. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate you guys a lot. I hope that, you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. My next video, I know I said in the last video, but my next video actually should be on the ultra wide monitor that I just got. It is an LG 34-inch with USB-C. It's great. So pretty much subscribe so you can see that video when it does come out. But yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.